Hi, my name is Christine Simmons. I'd like to share something with you that can make your relationship stronger than ever. It's my friendship and romance program. Let me explain. Gary, my husband, had been through his fair share of failed relationships, and he was determined to make ours work. He suspected that my erratic mood swings were linked to my menstrual cycle. So he studied me for 3 months, paid close attention to my feelings, reactions, what I would say, and when I'd say it. Gary knew he was onto something and wondered whether the cycles he had noticed would repeat or whether I'd be completely different the next month. But I wasn't. I was asking the same questions, making the same accusations, saying the same things, and I was feeling the same way. By the end of the 3rd month, he was able to predict my moods, and he often knew how I was going to feel and what kind of mood I would be in before I did. I still find it hard to believe how accurate he was. Gary was finally confident in sharing what he had learned. He'd uncovered the mystery behind my mood changes. Gary sat me down and shared his discoveries. He told me what he thought was behind my mood changes, PMS, or more specifically, the build-up to PMS. At the time, I was in denial, and the only way he could convince me was by sharing with me his clear and concise notes that could not be negated. It was true. My moods over the course of a month were cyclic and real. This was hurting our relationship every month. How could I have not noticed this mood cycle my entire life? Could this be happening in your relationship too? After getting over this confronting realization, I felt a strong sense of relief. I could now take responsibility for my feelings, take the pressure off my husband, our relationship, and myself. So that's exactly what I did. As the months went on, our relationship improved. Sure, we still occasionally hit some bumps, but now we're prepared for them. That's why I'm confident in offering you this comprehensive, in-depth 12-week personal development training program. Here's what you'll get. The Friendship and Romance audiobook. My audiobook will help you gain understanding about how each phase of your menstrual cycle can affect your mind and emotions, so you can manage your mood with insight. It gives you some practical techniques to help you communicate your physical, mental, and emotional needs to your partner, so he really gets where you're coming from. There's some effective coping strategies that give you guidance through the tough times, improve how you relate with your partner, and get you back on track with your lives together. The Friendship and Romance audiobook comes in the universal MP3 format and can be loaded on your mobile devices, burned onto a CD, and listened to any way you want to. As well as the audiobook, you'll also receive the Friendship and Romance workbook. This workbook is a simple and effective tool for tracking your moods and emotions so you're able to identify what the repetitive turmoil is really all about. Documenting how you feel about your partner on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis so you can review whether your emotions are being triggered by some personal baggage that has nothing to do with your partner. Understanding how to create a peaceful home life and encourage romance. Gaining a deep understanding about your true wants, needs, and insecurities. It will help you to develop the clarity needed to change the negative patterns that aren't serving you or your partner, so you can have a loving relationship. Some of us learn better by reading, so I've also included a copy of my Friendship and Romance program ebook. This ebook contains the lessons from the audiobook, which makes it a great resource that you can quickly refer to anytime you like. Does your husband or partner have his heart in the right place, but no idea as to what's going on for you? Wouldn't it be good if he could get on the same page as you and know how to work with you to create friendship and romance in your relationship? Well, I'm also going to include my husband Gary's PMS Survival Skills for Men audiobook, because while you're learning about your moods, behaviours and monthly cycle, your man can too. Now he can learn how the build-up to PMS affects you and what he can do to self-soothe and help you out, rather than being perpetually confused, taking everything you say personally. It gives your husband a chance to hear about how to build a harmonious marriage from a man's perspective, from my husband Gary. You're not going to be alone on this journey of self-discovery. During each of the 12 weeks of working through your Friendship and Romance workbook, you'll receive a brief email that'll remind you about what you can expect during each of your upcoming mood phases. My support emails have been designed to keep you focused as you work through the Friendship and Romance program. They're full of relevant and practical tips, strategies, and suggestions to help you solve differences within your relationship that may have previously seemed irreconcilable. My support emails will keep you on track so you can start to feel hopeful about the future of your family.
For the last few years, my partner and I were having some tough times. I felt my husband was withdrawing from me, and he thought that I was becoming harsh and aggressive. In particular, your workbook helped me to understand how women can be affected by the 4-week mood cycle. It was also the catalyst for understanding what was going on between us. It has also helped me make space for the possibility of a better relationship with my husband. So I just want to say thank you.
The total cost of the hard copy version of my program, or printed books and CDs, is valued at $93.70 plus postage. However, if you click on the Add to Cart link below, you can download the full program onto your PC or device, which includes my email support, right now for $37. If you're tempted, but still not quite sure if this program is going to be right for you, then relax. My Friendship and Romance program also has a 100% money-back guarantee. If you're not absolutely thrilled with it, simply respond to your purchase email within 60 days and I will refund your investment within 1 business day. So here's a recap of what you'll receive in this comprehensive program. My Friendship and Romance audiobook, the perfect start for learning how to handle your 4-week mood cycle and to create an enjoyable and loving relationship. Instant access to my Friendship and Romance workbook, putting you on the fast track to working out what hasn't been serving you in the past and what's going to move your relationship forward in the future. My Friendship and Romance program ebook, where you learn to reinforce the lessons so you can keep working toward positive change in your relationship. Gary's PMS Survival Skills for Men audiobook, so you both work on your relationship together. And my Safety Net, 12 weeks of email support to help keep your momentum going in the right direction.
I'm Melanie. I was attracted to the title of your ebook as it explained a question that I'd had for a while. How do I keep the love alive? To be honest, I'd been feeling for a while that our love was fading and I just didn't know why. I felt frustrated one week, angry the next, and then in love all over again the week after that. It was exhausting actually, and because I didn't know what to do, I just felt numb. The workbook's been a complete revelation to me, and I totally relate to how PMS is empowering. It's not a shortcoming or a flaw in my character, it's simply that I'm a woman.
You can change the status quo of your relationship. All you need to do now is click on the Add to Cart link below.